Hey, morning everybody. How's it all going? Hey, this is Curtis, Truck Rider Trucking in LLC. Just wanted to give you guys a slight update, another update. Seems like we're rolling like crazy now, which is a good thing. Good money, or I'd say some money. But anyway, just wanted to say hi to y'all. It's been about 3 days now since I've talked on the deal, and I said I wasn't going to do that, but it seems like it's continuing to drive on. So by the time I get done with what I'm doing, I'm so worn out. I just decided to lay down and go to sleep. So, oh man, sorry guys. I just wanted to give you an update. It's August 16th on a Sunday morning. In fact, right now it's 4:29 Eastern time. 4:30 just flipped, and I'm okay. I'm located in Ohio, but when I previously talked to you, I was out in Brookville at a TA there on the Interstate 80, going to deliver a load. Uh, what's the name of the town I was going to? I can't even remember it. I'm sorry, guys. Old age. And I'm yawning. Everybody complained about me yawning, and I am, because I just woke up not more than about half an hour ago, I guess. Made some coffee so I can get woke up. But anyway, it's good to hear that Lyle's on the road again. No hippie trucking and barbecue, That's cool. And no hippie trucking and transportation. Excuse me. Anyway, so here's what changed everything else. So once I got done with my load, I did make my load on time, not a problem, and got it. And the weird thing about it, it was the Walmart. Wait a minute, that's the next one. Anyway, I dropped my load there where I was supposed to drop it at, and then I got positioned another load, which was a shorter load, but it was going to upstate New York. And I basically didn't pass it up, of course, because it's been a long time since I've seen something over two bucks, some change. Well, it wasn't $2 and change. It was almost $2. So I took it, and it was a load out of Allentown, Pennsylvania, at a Marigold, and it was going to Jamestown or Johnstown, New York, which is basically between up near Albany, I think it was. Anyway, I took the load. I got it up there in no time, and got up there. It was at a DC up there. I'm sorry, and Batavia. There's where it went. Thank God, Curtis, you're just hurt. Went to Jamestown, New York, to a Walmart distribution center. Now the problem with this was, it was a real quick load, and the problem was the arrival time was 15:35. Now my fleet manager at the time, my fleet manager was on vacation, the real one. They got backups. And they told me not to worry about none of it, especially the pickup, which I got no problem. They changed the time for me. I was able to go pick it up as a drop and hook. And anyway, in Allentown. And I'd been there before. They were good people, not a problem. I dropped the trailer and then picked up that load, and then I took off towards Jamestown, New York. But that was a Walmart DC. And I don't know what the deal with Walmarts. They seem like they're God or something. I don't know. But anyway, I got up there, and I'd already told my fleet manager when I picked this load up, I said, there's no way we're going to make that 15:35 appointment. It's just too dang far. Oh, it's all good. No problem. And it's not going to fall on you. And I said, well, I don't want the service factor because it's not my fault. And he said, no, you're covered. I said, okay, fine. So I got up there. Yep, of course, we didn't make it in time. In fact, we were kind of delayed on a couple of items because we had a wreck and a couple other things. Well, we were up there. It was supposed to be another drop and hook. So I get there and the guy says, pull up in there, and he said, well, you're late for your appointment. I said, well, okay, fine. It's not my fault, but yeah, go ahead. He said, well, I got to make some calls. So he calls up, I guess, whoever, and comes back, and this appointment was supposed to be a live load. All information said it was a drop and hook. We said, we can't accept it. You're going to have to call your fleet manager or whoever you got to call, broker or whatever, and they're going to have to either reschedule it or whatever. And I said, oh, great. Of course, I'm running on, everybody knows I'm running on recaps. So I'm running out of time in all the sense. So I had to go in, turn around, and get back out of the compound or out of Walmart. And I drove up about a few hundred feet, and I pulled over the side of the road. And I made the phone call. Well, I tried to call them. Of course, everybody knows that for some reason, you call to talk to your fleet manager, you expect a response. Well, yeah, it was a response, all right. It's a freaking voicemail. So crisis said. So I just got on the Qualcomm and I explained to him what was going on, what we had to do, and all this stuff. And about 20 minutes later, of course, the clock's ticking. 20 minutes later, the guy, it's in Batavia, and the guy goes, okay, what do you, not Batavia, god dang, it's Jamestown. Anyway, he hummed around and everything. I told him, I said, they ain't going to set the load, so I'm stuck. So explain to me what we're going to do now. So he gets on there and he says, okay. I said, you guys are going to have to change it. So they got with sales apparently quick, turned around and gave me a new PO and said, it's now a drop and hook. And I said, why didn't we do it that originally? And they couldn't explain that to me. So I went in and I went back in line, got down there, and I gave them the documents. Everything was horky-dory. Take it over here, drop it, go find you a trailer. Well, thank God there was only 2 trailers left, so I found the one, trashed as usual. So I took it out, and I had enough time to get down the road. So what I did was I took off, hauling butt. And I got down the road, and I had to stop. I had no choice because I was running out of clock. So I got down about, I'd say 30, 40 miles. I stopped at a service plaza up there on Interstate 90, and I just stopped. I reset my clock. Then I had to take off, and I had to get a washout. So, nearest washout was like my 01 was at 183 miles away. I picked up another load, and this load's going from Batavia, New York, all the way down to Opelika, Alabama. Another Walmart DC load. Load of milk. I got almond milk on the trip. So, anyway, this was yesterday, so I got down there, had my washout from an awesome place, man. I wish I could remember this name of this guy. It's off the beaten track, and it's off 90, but the guy was phenomenal, real nice guy, and he did a real good job on it, I think, because they accepted the trailer, so there wasn't no complaint. I wheeled it back in there. I kept up because it was going to be a live load. So I pulled down to this place, HP Hood's Foods in Batavia, New York. Guys, that's a good load place too. These guys are really professional, really good. They got plenty of space to park. They got overnight parking across the road from them. It's a very good place. I plan on giving a good review on it. I haven't done it yet. But they have facilities. Once you're inside, now that's the catch. There's no facilities outside. They got a staging area outside main gate. Then they got a holding area where you can actually park your truck in there with it's gravel lot. Anyway, they got us in there. My appointment was like 2 o'clock yesterday afternoon. And then, of course, we were on hold because they tell you to get there between 1 to 2 hours because they say they're slow. And it might be, that there are a lot of trucks. Well, when I got there was no trucks except for the one stage. So I pulled in there. Guy said, yeah, your appointment's at 2. And I said, I know that. I said, we were always told to be here early. And he said, that's correct. So he got me signed in. You always want to go to the gate. Even though you're not going to get in, more than likely, you want to go to the gate to check in, because they'll take your phone number and then they'll post you back up there at the stage area. You can park there, you can park up at the holding area. There's 2 different areas you can stay. But anyway, I turned around, got back out. I backed in one of the spots and I just sit there. And it was about 2 hours. I'd gotten there early, and it was 2 hours or so. It was an hour after my appointment time when they called me. They automatically tell you to go what dock you go to, and you just go through the gate. They'll open the door. They know who you are. They'll go right through the doors. You don't have to wait in line that the other trucks are waiting to get checked in. And then you just go on back there, and it's around the corner, and it's a pretty good open area to park back in. Awesome place. And then you just slide your tandems back, open your doors, back up to the door, just sit and wait. When they get done, the guy comes out and tells you, okay, you're good to go. Well, when you pull forward to close the gate, there's a seal on inside the trailer. You just grab it, but you close it. You don't seal it, because you'll take that to the guard and they'll seal it. That's verified that they checked the seal. Close your gates and go up there to the front gate, and they got your paperwork, and then you sign this one document and everything, and you're good to go. It took off. So anyway, I had a little bit of time left. Well, I decided I'd get as far as I could go, because I'm still working on recaps, so I had to make my calculations and everything. So I'm right over here on the other side of the state line between Pennsylvania and Ohio on Interstate 90. I think I'm about, 50 miles from Cleveland, I think, right now. And then I'm headed to Opa-locka. My delivery time is tomorrow, Monday, at 1700. And so I've got to beat ass today to get down there. I drove 130 some miles. I think it was 160 some miles yesterday, and found this right there across the border in Ohio. There's a weigh station / rest area. Very nice facility, very nice place to pull in. Usually it's not too busy because it's off the beaten track. It's off down in the wooded area. So I'm parked here. Now today I've got to find me a Love's or frickin' somewhere close to I'm supposed to be going to Charleston, Tennessee to fuel, but it might change since I got to look at my Qualcomm and I got to do the readjustment on a Macro 27. But anyway, I gotta get a shower, guys. I'm not doing too good. So anyway, I'm hopefully going to stop up here. I'm going to try to run at least 550 miles today. I got 863 miles left to my 90. But I'm still waiting. I gotta adjust the clock. I gained 8 hours last night. I'm up to 17 hours and 38 minutes on my 70. So I've got to play that a little bit, because I don't want to run more than I don't want to run no more than 9 hours or 8.5 today, so I can keep the time up, because I'm only going to gain let's see, this is Sunday. Yeah, I'll gain 9 hours and 15 minutes tonight at midnight, and then tomorrow night, which shouldn't be an effect here. If I gain 9 hours, if I can drive 8.5, I'll be up in the 20s for tonight, and then I'll really hump it back in. I'll get it there later in the afternoon tomorrow, because I'd be early, because there's no place to freaking park. You're talking Opa-locka, you'd have to park at a rest area or somewhere down the road from there, and hopefully you get there on time. So, and you don't want to burn your clock up either. So anyway, hopefully I can get down there, get at least 550, maybe 600 miles today, and maybe, I don't know. And we're going to see if we can get in there and then have what little short drive in tomorrow, and be there by 4 o'clock, hour prior to your appointment time. So we'll see how it all pans out, and then I'll post it and let you guys know. But I'd like to try to get at least one more small load in for Wednesday cutoff. I don't know if that's possible because of my clock and the way things are going and where I'm location wise, but I'm pretty pleased with this week's revenue. It'll be well over $5,000 for this week, and that's what I want to see more of. The problem is you run into this issue with your clock, and it's hard to be doing long runs if you don't have the time, because if you don't have, you have to adjust it, really manage that clock. That's the key word. And so far I've done okay so far, so barring any issues or problems or hiccups or whatever. So you know, that can always happen. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to touch bases with you. I'm alive and well. Good to see you, Lyle, all back on the road here. Great to see that. I watched your video last night. Real cool. But other than that, everybody, I appreciate your comments, likes, you know, subscribe. And if you haven't done it already, you've been watching my videos. I reiterate this, a lot of the old timers on my subscribers, they already know this, that I started this a very, very long time ago, it seems like to me. And it started out with me actually being hired to come do Prime and you know, all that good stuff, and it follows the sequence of my career in truck driving. So, oh God, I am so sorry, guys. There's one guy on here comments about me yawning too much, and I apologize every time I do it, but it is what it is. So you'll know it when you get as old as I am. So anyway, y'all guys, you know, we're gonna keep trucking, moving on, and see how we do today, and then I'll see if I got time tonight, if I'm not worn out, and I want to get a shower, I want to rest a little bit more, and we'll get it taken care of. I don't know, eventually I feel I'm going to have to do a 34 somewhere down the line, but I don't know when that'll be. But y'all be careful now. I'm going to talk to you soon. I got some little paperwork to do. I don't get to restart my clock for another 45 minutes, so I won't be leaving here at about 5:30. So you guys all be safe, be careful, take care of yourselves as always, and always remember, guys, we're continuing to strive and drive for perfection every day. Y'all be safe now. Bye.